going around acting like a 4-year-old girl saying, "Oh, I should be I'm the champion. I should be the champion. I technically beat Brock Lesnar. I want my title."
Yeah, this really did fall flat for me just because I really don't have any preset emotional investment in either one of these characters.
Mm-hmm.
I will admit that, again, the facts were in the right place, but again, the delivery was lacking, which really didn't sell me. It's a step in the right direction, I'll grant you that, but for me personally, it's, I still need to see more in order to get really invested in this.
And then the Revival came out saying they wanted to take their opportunity, take an opportunity again, and with how their match ended up, they got their opportunity. They won, and as I said earlier, I hope this actually gives them something. This is a lead to the right direction and basically reviving the Revival.
Mm-hmm, absolutely. In the meantime, that's not the only tag match we had on Monday Night Raw this week. We had a tag match featuring my boy Braun Strowman.
He's my boy too. Just because you got the prediction doesn't mean he's not my boy too. I love Braun.
My avatar of complete and utter destruction, Braun Strowman.
Whatever. So yes.
Oh, and I think there's some other guys in this too. Yeah.
With you kind of blowing the whole thing, the rest of the guys off. Shame on you for that. It starts off with the backstage segment with Kurt Angle and Baron Corbin, who comes in, but big old smile himself, Finn Balor comes in.
Big old smile himself.
Come on, he enters now.
I get it. You're not wrong. It's
that's what I'm going to call him.
Stupid.
Big old smile himself.
Oh boy,
I miss the demon.
I do too. But for the sake of my own personal amusement, I hope that becomes a thing on this show. Anyway, continue.
I don't even remember. Oh, he voices his frustrations about the multi-man match getting canceled. Baron Corbin throws a jab at him, saying, "Like you had a chance since you couldn't even beat me last week." And then, of course, our man Braun Strowman decides to come on in. He's like, "You know what? I feel kind of bad. I feel bad. Kevin Owens tried to give me a hand of friendship last week, and I just blew him off. I feel bad about that. So I'm going to give Kevin Owens a chance this week. I want me and him to be in a tag team match together." Kurt's like, "Well, who do you want as your opponents?" "These two," pointing at Finn Balor and Baron Corbin. "Okay, we got us a tag team match, a very unique tag team match, because when was the last time we really had a face and a heel versing a face and a heel?"
I know that there's been mismatches in the past that I can think of, but in this particular setup, this was relatively new.
And when it came to the match itself, my God, that this match was so much fun. Kevin Owens and Braun Strowman work wonders together. I like the whole bit with Braun had both Finn Balor and Baron Corbin in opposite corners. He tagged Kevin Owens in, and he's like, "Here, you go, you get that guy, I get this guy." And Kevin Owens does the cannonball, and Braun does his throwing Braun.
Throwing Braun
at whoever. I think it was Baron Corbin. And it was just great. It was just really great storytelling. And Braun telling Kevin Owens to do the runaway train on Finn Balor and Baron Corbin. He takes down Finn Balor, but then eats a clothesline from Baron Corbin. And then when you have those two guys actually working beautifully together, and the crowd is eating it up.
This was a fun match.
You had Baron Corbin and Finn Balor being the complete opposite, where they're trying to one-up each other, and they ended up just not getting along at all, ending up in a count-out, which in the end, it doesn't hurt any of these guys. Yes, it was a count-out, but it was actually a good count-out because you had two guys who couldn't stand each other, not standing each other, and ending up beating the ever-loving shit out of each other. Mm-hmm. And Kevin Owens and Braun Strowman both counting the 10. They win. Kevin Owens is just going, yeah, you're the man, Braun, yeah. And he offers his hand of friendship. And then you see the look on Braun Strowman's face. Yeah, he's not having it. Kevin Owens comes to the realization, okay, I think this was a one-time deal. I'm getting the hell out of Dodge. And it leads to more Braun shenanigans.
You mean Braunanigans.
Braunanigans. Oh, I like that. Braunanigans. First, kind of a Scooby-Doo reference of Kevin Owens running from Braun Strowman, hiding in the locker room. Braun comes in, asks some stupid concessions guy, "Where's Kevin Owens? Who's that?" "He's a guy that looks like he has a bowling ball under his shirt." Boo, Braun. That wasn't nice. And then he just walks past the locker room. Then Kevin Owens gets a couple of security guards, gets his shit together, tries to bail, goes to the valet to pick up his rented car. Give me the keys to my car. Give me the keys to my car. "Oh, I don't have the keys to your car." "Wait, what? What do you mean you don't have the keys to my car? He has it." And then you just turn and you just see Braun dangling the keys and then tosses it to KO. It's like, oh, here you go. Here's your key. But it's too bad it won't help you in the end after what I did to your car. And then Kevin Owens turns around and just sees the car. Kevin Owens ran a car, flipped on its back, and smoke coming out of it. You see a couple of random guys coming in with a fire extinguisher to try and put it out. Oh, man. This Kevin Owens and Braun Strowman is just so much fun. They work awesome together.
Yeah, I definitely want to see this actually balloon into a legitimate feud, assuming, heaven forbid, the whole Money in the Bank thing doesn't work out for them, or at least if they're buying time for that until then. There's lots you can do with these two.
Right now,
I just don't want to rush it.
The big rumor going around is for Extreme Rules. They're going to fight each other in a steel cage.
Interesting. Well, another thing that I do find interesting, for once in a long time, is the Bayley versus Sasha Banks feud. Specifically about what happened this past week on Raw, and Bayley basically went Super Saiyan.
What's so weird about this is the fact that Kurt Angle is trying to insert power. You guys gotta make up. First he was shown talking to Sasha Banks, but we're not hearing what they're saying. You just see Sasha going, "Oh, you gotta be kidding me," type deal. And then he goes to talk to Bayley. He's like, "I want you two and Ember Moon to finally put an end to this whole thing you guys are having with the Riot Squad. Put your differences aside. Finally overcome the Riot Squad." And Bayley's like, "I don't think that's a good idea. I think that's stupid." And Kurt's like, "No, you're doing it anyway. Thank you, Kurt. Your knowledge, your wisdom is just working wonders for you right now." And then that leads to the 6-women tag, including a quick cameo by Jinder Mahal. Okay, Mr. Positivity. The match itself was pretty good. It was actually good. Of course, Ember Moon steals the show.
Yeah, we like Ember.
We do like Ember Moon.
Hi, Ember.
If you're actually watching us, hi. Yeah, and it just leads to Sasha getting pinned again, and then immediately after the match ends, Bayley, as you put it, goes Super Saiyan and just completely destroys Sasha.
You ain't shit, Sasha. Like,
to the praise of the crowd. The crowd is eating this up. They're finally chanting for Bayley. We're finally actually getting something from this god-awful feud. Hopefully now it actually starts getting interesting.
Which it has.
Well, yeah, now
for me, I mean, yeah.
Hopefully we actually continue on, but now leads to "you ain't shit, Sasha."
Someone actually made that shirt, by the way.
Yeah, I saw that. I hope she wears it.
There's no way.
Not on TV, but just in general. And then it just leads to Kurt Angle coming. Now you need some angerman counseling, which I even posted on my Twitter, retweeting from from the one and only Dr. Shelby. If he doesn't come back next week, I'm going to be legit pissed.
I'm already legit pissed because they didn't accept my request to volunteer and do it for free. I would be happy to be their anger management counselor.
And then they see your comment, and they're just like, "Who the hell is this guy?"
Someone who's willing to do it for free. Can't argue with the price, buddy.
You still have Dr. Shelby, who is, no offense, way more entertaining than you.
Yeah, well, I'm actually trained to do the job, so there.
And Dr. Shelby is not?
No, he's an actor.
No, you don't know? He's Dr. Shelby. He's not an actor. He's a doctor. Shelby.
He's a doctor of Shelby. Okay. But anyway, I'm sure whatever we get out of this is going to be entertaining if Dr. Shelby is actually involved.
If he shows up. If he doesn't, then I want them to basically try and do what they did with Kane and Daniel Bryan.
It should have been May.
Instead of, I hope they don't treat it seriously. It has to be for fun. That's the only way that people will actually be invested in it.
Well, we're going to have to see how it all turns out. But in the meantime, right here and now, we did also get a very good match between Seth Rollins and Dolph Ziggler.
Not just a good match, a great match with Dolph Ziggler and Seth Rollins. Of course, it's for the Intercontinental Championship. You wouldn't expect anything less for such a prestigious title. But yeah, it was even great storytelling with Drew getting involved. He ends up getting himself ejected. The match was just phenomenal. Great spots. The DDT on the apron looked like it hurt a lot. And then it just all leads up to Seth Rollins hitting the superplex to the Falcon Arrow. And it just leads to Drew McIntyre coming back, pulling the referee, and just leading it to a disqualification. And you're seeing the epic beatdown that is going on with Drew and Dolph taking down Seth Rollins. You're expecting to hear a certain but no. They actually kind of killed the mood for dun 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 dun.
The big dog.
The big dog, of course, and then takes Ziggler out like a bitch, which actually kind of pissed me off. And then he does a 5-second beat down on Drew McIntyre and made Drew McIntyre look like a bitch. Because who knows? Because you can't make Roman Reigns look bad, even though they tried to do it earlier in the night. But no, we have to have the show end on Roman Reigns. I have to do it.
Old habits die hard.
Here's my one. Fuck that. That actually really hurt the whole last half hour. And the fact that they gave him a half hour was even more something to applaud on.
Yeah, sometimes they just plain get it right. I mean, they put out so much programming, they kind of have to eventually.
Oh, we have a great segment? Let's throw Roman Reigns.
He is literally the Poochie of WWE.
I hate it.
Roman Reigns should also be louder and have access to a time machine. But anyway, that's WWE for you. Nothing is ever perfect.
At least that's WWE Raw for you.
Yes. So anyway, let's check on the other side of the tracks and check out SmackDown, see what's going on there. And right out of the gate, we get Rusev beating another one of my boys, Xavier Woods.
Man who has held this belt can't let that go because it's a big deal. While looking constipated and Kofi looking confused as hell and Big E having the biggest damn smile.
That's his default setting, so to me that doesn't count.
It was the opening match. It was a great opening match. And what I loved about this is that there was more layers to this match than we really saw. It was a great transition from Rusev being the comedy act to actually a legit contender for the WWE Championship, while still they still have the comedy in there, but it's the slow transition from comedy to legit contender.
He went from It's Rusev Day to It's Rusev Day Mother Hubbard.
How he put it.
Yeah. It's all in the delivery.
And the promo after the match, amazing. I'm really looking forward to this match.
Oh, yeah.
Will he win the title? Probably not, but
he'll look damn good.
He'll look